All right, so welcome back to the program. It is Moneyline with Nancy on African Independent Television. In case you're just joining us, Chinedu Okoronkwo, the president of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, is joining me right here in the studio. Welcome to you, sir, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Nancy, for having me.
Now, let's get started. When you were coming here, what did you see?
I saw cars moving up around.
What did you see at filling stations?
Okay. I think there are queues, even though I didn't follow the route that have some filling station along it.
Okay, but you can bear witness that there are queues everywhere. At least I reside here in Abuja, and for the past few days it's really been tough and hellish to get fuel. We are made to understand that it's because of the flood situation. Especially like in Lokoja, that many trucks are stuck there.
Yes.
What exactly do you know? What's the information from your own perspective?
Okay. First of all, thank you for this opportunity to explain to the masses of this country. You know that this could be regarded as a force majeure. Nobody thought the flood would be this ravaging, you know. And a lot of homes, families have been displaced right now in this country. It's very huge. We've never had this kind of flooding in this country, you know. And we don't take the blame to anybody. Right now, we are even happy that the water is beginning to recede, and vehicular movement is beginning again to, you know, move around somehow, you know. Prior to this period, remember when this thing happened, a lot of motor were stuck. Those who would even go back and pick product couldn't go. So we are battling with what they have gotten over time, you know, locally here at the other area. But I think now that the water is receding, people are going back. Now the surge, everybody is coming back again. Apparently before now, you know, you can take, everybody have like emptied their stock, you know. So I think at this time, what we need to do is to see how we can ensure that this distribution is going on. And you know what happens when everybody come into market at the same time. That is what we're seeing. But with the assurances of an NPC and the stock, I think, even at the stations, you know, the prices have not changed. That on itself. Filling station, pump price, yes, have not changed. That in itself is a testament that things are still within the purview of an NPC, what they are doing. And let's see, pretty time, in no distant time, all these things will, most of the dry season is also coming fast. You know, things will fall in line. Remember, the PIA, by the time it's fully in place, some of these issues will, you know, solve itself. It's not going to be everybody now waiting for an NPC. An NPC is the only one bringing this product. But by the time we go into full-blown, you know, deregulation and application of this PIA, people will begin to look for alternative on how to mitigate business. And I believe it will be the turning point in this industry.
Okay, what you said, LMPC giving assurances, what kind of assurances have they given to your association?
They have a stock over...
That's the supply of petrol products.
Yes,
we have
enough stock to last at least 60 days or how many days endurance. If what they have now can take the country within 60 days. I think is a serious, you know, assurance moving forward.
What can you say about the transportation of the petroleum products from the depots to your organization stations? That's your members and your stations.
Yeah.
What can you say about that?
Yeah, at this point in time, every hands must be on deck. Naturally, it's not easy, given the fact of the situation of road and everything. the way of doing business now is very, very, chaotic. But I know that by the time, like I said earlier, this industry will begin to apply this PIA bill, people will naturally know what to do. There will be, a healthy competition where, if Mr. A is not willing, Mr. B is willing to, that way we'll begin to reap the benefit of this God-given wealth. I know.
Okay, the trucks that are stocked now in Lokoja, which most of them are coming to Moman and your association,
yes,
that major oil marketers association of Nigeria and independents. Most of those trucks would be offloading those products in your stations.
Yes.
What kind of what kind of logistics is on now in terms of, are there alternative routes that you're taking?
With this water, this flooding thing, there are other routes, but the distance
is
considering the cost of running this truck, the diesel is very, very high. A situation where you would have done a trip maybe using diesel of 1.2 million naira, you are now left to using a diesel of either 1.7. It's really impacting. But like I said, the situation is receding, and pretty soon things will normalize. But we have something we want to put in place with this gas, CNG. If that truck were to run on CNG, it won't cost more than 150 to 200,000, whereas we are using about 1.2. So you see, it will begin to impact positively.
So are you saying that your organization or your members are considering converting the diesel-run engines to CNG?
Yeah, we have entered into an agreement with a company called Gas Analytical.
Okay.
Pretty soon they will roll out in Bichi. That is where we want to start, with the Emir of Bichi being behind what we're doing.
How soon will that be?
Under 1 month, we'll begin to put, if I finish this meeting, I'm going for that meeting. We are trying to put things in order so that there will be alternative to these issues of petrol, diesel, and
this alternative would be in terms of cost reduction.
Reduction, huge.
But if there's another flood in Lokoja, it will still hold the truck.
No, let me tell you, even if it holds the truck, then those other routes that you need to go a longer mileage. It will not be as
expensive as it should be. So this is like a stopgap measure.
Good.
To get that.
It will offer us the opportunity of having cheaper energy. Even the market woman cooking in all this frying akara, keke na pep, it will be deployed. It will go around. This is what the government needs now. Okay,
the other question is, are all your members buying this idea of converting their diesel-run trucks to CNG?
We have gotten approval from the National Executive Council and Central Working Committee of the
association.
So I think nobody will see profit and you will not begin to go where you incur loss. I think the company is also willing to offer us good credit, wherein they will spread it maybe over 3 years for people to pay gradually. You wouldn't even know you are paying. I think that is where the collective bargaining is important moving forward.
Okay. The other question now is around if the trucks are converted to CNG.
Even new one.
Okay.
New
trucks that are
with CNG, compliant. If you want to convert, you can also convert. But this new one will be brought in. You pay gradually, maybe within 3 to 5 years.
Okay, what I want to be clear on, because you spoke about 1 month earlier on when I asked the question, when I asked how soon.
I didn't give you a timeline, but I know that the water is going down. Did I give you a timeline? No.
Okay, I thought I heard 1 month, so I wanted to be clear on
I didn't.
What the 1 month
I didn't say
is.
that.
Now, the cost which you are currently incurring,
yes,
in terms of, because you've just said that, for example, if it used to take you 1.2 million to buy diesel for your truck, now it's taking you about 1.5 or 1.7 million. Are you going to add that cost at the pump price?
Not now.
When?
No, it's not going to. It's part of the business. The business is either you gain or you lose. At this point in time is when you consider a force majeure, there will be an implications. These are some of those implications that will have to bear. But
are you saying
government
that
can
you
also
are okay
see. We are not okay, but.
Or does this current price, which you are selling at around 180, 185, does it cover?
It doesn't cover it. It does not.
Cover. Okay, the other question is, what are your members, your association now? What is the average cost of fuel, petrol at your stations? Because NNPC is supposed to be 165.
And at
the NNPC filling stations, it's been sold, I think, Asada, it's been a while since I entered an NNPC filling station, though.
Maybe you take a look. I don't go to their station.
Yeah,
I have my
know, but I
station.
know, yes,
but
I know.
Some of my members, sells
yes, and you see,
175.
you will see more cars even at the NNPC stations because they sell lower than you and your colleagues, the other parts, moment. Now, what I'm saying, what I want to ask is, how much does a liter of petrol goes for in your stations now?
It depends on the location. Like in Abuja here, you can get it for 175 per liter. Then, in those remote areas, maybe like Maiduguri, either 185, thereabout.
But those prices are really not the approved prices. And you know that it was like that there was a silent approval, I don't know, between NNPC Limited and you all, to just like increase it. And nobody's talking.
You work in the energy sector. You would have known if such thing existed.
No, but the price which petrol is going for now, which you've concorded to 175 and coal.
Remember, NNPC now is limited.
Yes, I know.
And the regime of strict pricing pretty soon will no more be there. What will be the determinant will be the market forces.
No, you are trying to answer me in a very smart way.
No.
President, you're trying to answer me in a smart way.
Not smart way.
You're trying to bring in the issue of PIA, which I understand. But there's also an issue of subsidy, which still is there.
Do you know
and we're being
do you know what you should have been paying if we are strictly applying everything seriously? In petrol, you ought not to be taking it less than 400 to 500 naira per liter. Look at Ghana market. Look at other market. You know, we still import this thing. It's not refined here again, where you will now begin to put some variables, maybe cost of transportation and everything,
Okay, the other question now is around what you've just said in terms of price that your members do sell. And I don't know if you were listening earlier when I read out the news that the cost, a liter of petrol, black marketers now is going for around 300, 400.
Are you now lumping us into black market?
But they get it from you people.
No,
where do they get it from?
No, let me tell you.
No, where do they get those boys on the street? Where do they get those products from?
Are you aware that
after the show, can we go out and some of your members along this Asokoro and even in Abuja, you will see guys with full jerry cans there in front of your members' filling stations.
I want to ask you one question. Have you been allowed to take a liter of a jerry can of fuel before in any station? Have you?
President, so what are you trying to say?
No,
are they getting it from the moon?
Just
or is it ghosts that are supplying them?
Let me tell you now, for you to know that this business, for you to bring even that truck, police, SSS, DSSS, they will come to the station. DPR, wait. DPR too will also come to check what you have received and what you have dispensed. I want to give you maybe one trick, some of these things. Some people now have additional tank. When this scarcity is there, you see a lot of things people do. Even the keke na pepe might have under, in that this thing, things that will take more than their required this thing. Then when they go out, they will go and siphon it, and they will start making. Look, let me tell you, the business we are in, the tanker, IPMAN We are suffering. But what can we do? This is our country.
Now, sir, I just said, perhaps after this show,
and we can go.
We are here in Asokoro.
Yeah, we'll go. You don't show me where they're picking products
from. I
from.
will show you, and it will be even in front of the police headquarters. We have a police headquarters here.
Who duty should it be?
Because we were talking about even police
Is
and all
it IPMAN now, the man who owned the filling station will now begin to chase people around?
No, because you're saying, I'm trying to find out where those boys or those guys that are doing that. People are saying, okay, there's poverty in the land, at least let's extort this situation now. People are trying to make quick money because wherever there's a dysfunction or dislocation, people try to.
Where is it emanating from? Is it from my members? The answer is no. Then it's not within our purview to begin to arrest people.
So there are
those saddled with it, yes.
And the police is just, even in front of police headquarters,
then
you see
maybe you call them to this program and they will also help you to explain how they have been allowing it to go.
But your members are the ones selling it to them in jerrycans?
No, we don't sell in jerrycans. We sell to motorists. Some, maybe you've not been to some of these borders, how people make this product available. They can load, even in that their cars, they have additional tank under where they can put this in and go as iPhone. It's also happening when there is scarcity. But when there is no scarcity, do you see those boys?
Okay. I think we should just leave it at that now because
Thank you.
because we have another segment coming up. But is there anything as a word of comfort that you want to leave with Nigerians, like how soon we're going to see it? Or logic will say it depends on when the water recedes, but is there really like a timeline?
Okay, let me tell you that this water, right now, we are entering into another season of dryness, and it's going down, okay? And then NPC, from their assurances, we can take their word to the bank. You can also go and find out from them if they have availability. You have the right to do that. They have told us, and we are not going to doubt them. Remember where our business starts and ends. Availability will take it to a filling station. When it's not available, it will also show, For us, we will do everything within our own powers to ensure that the moment this product is given to us, we'll take it to our tank.
Okay.
And
I'm looking forward to when you have CNG-powered trucks.
Yeah, maybe we'll call you when we are doing our rollout. So that pretty soon.
Yeah, yes. Take a look at that. All right, thank you very much for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
I've been speaking with Chinedu Okoronkwo, who is the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, concerning the fuel scarcity, the fuel queues that has resurfaced again in many parts of the country. Thank you again to you, sir.
Thank you.